Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. And today we're going to be talking about why you need to broaden the idea of what a win means, especially in light of the dev stream that told us that essentially escaping or getting kills is the only way that the SBMM actually tracks literally anything. So let's go ahead and get started with that, friendos. So it's time for you to broaden what a win means. We found out in the recent, dev update stream that they confirmed that skill-based matchmaking only counts whether you escape or whether you don't escape, or whether you get kills as a killer or you don't get kills as a killer. So their version of a win is the opposite of broad. Their definition of a win is so incredibly slim that it makes you question if they even play their own game, because it's the fact that they have been working on this for 2 whole years and they have found literally no way to measure the more nuanced parts of the game, like chases, heals, saves, that sort of thing. The stuff that actually makes a good player is deeply concerning. So I think when you're in this situation where the skill-based matchmaking that the devs have put in literally narrowed down so much what that means to get a win, I think we, in response, kind of as a mentality sort of thing, need to broaden what we consider a win. So what would be a good idea? What are some good examples of what a win could be for, let's just take the killer side for now, because that's what I mostly focus on. What would be considered like a win for the killer side of things? I think, for example, I've been getting a lot of 2Ks lately. I've been getting a lot of just 2 kills, 2 outs. But those matches have been incredibly back and forth, and they've been down to the wire. And usually it consists of somebody making a really, really good play or somebody making a really, really bad play. The other day I got a 2K as Myers on Fractured Cowshed because I was paying attention to my whispers and I checked the wrong area. But the match came down to that, right? That literally made the difference between my 4K and my 2K, and that's a skill I can improve on. But I'm still happy about that match because it was back and forth. It was really down to the wire, and it came down to one small mistake I made just because I wasn't paying attention. And I think that that's kind of the matches that are fun in Dead by Daylight. So I would consider that a win because I played well. So you can consider matches where you've played well to be a win for you. I think even if you get down and you only get a 1K, you only get 1 kill, but you're playing somebody hard like Hillbilly, Nurse, Blight, and you've improved habits, you're playing Huntress, and you've hit more hatchets, I would consider that a win because it's essentially a win that you're guaranteeing in the future. Because even if you only get a 1K or you get 4 added, but you were hitting more hatchets, you were hitting more curves as Billy, you have shown that you are getting better at the game, and as long as you can see that measurable improvement, I would consider that a win as well, 100%. What's another example of what we can broaden a win to mean? I think just small medial tasks, like running barbecue and trying to get all 4 of your stacks. That could be a win. Running a basement build and getting a couple people in the basement actually getting value out of weird builds that you try to run. You could also consider that a win because your task is not the kills. It's just to make something, to get value out of a specific perk, or to make a certain build work, even if it's only slightly. There's so many different things you can do in this game and you can feel successful about. And I feel the skill-based matchmaking is wanting you to only want to focus on, they only want you to focus on getting those W's, getting as many kills as possible, getting that 4 out. That's all it wants you to focus on, and trying to speed through that process as quick as possible. And I feel while that is how the skill-based matchmaking reads a win or a loss, we don't have to listen to that. We don't have to pay attention to that at all. So we can definitely start applying more of these more loosey-goosey definitions of what a win is. And I would argue that you should. On the survivor side, did you let nobody go to second phase because you guys were always getting on those hooks? Did you do gens? Did you actually chase with the killer and improve at chasing? There's so many things that we could also consider a win, and we need to broaden our definitions if the devs' ideas of winning are so slim. We should, in response, broaden what we consider a win because they've given us such a narrow framework to work within, just for our own sanity, just so we're happier. So hopefully some of these examples help you kind of take a different outlook on your matches in Dead by Daylight. I don't think anything else for you. It was a relatively simple one today. Just kind of wanted to say that after watching the the dev Q&A stream, because they dropped some doozies there. But I was saying, like, you in response can also broaden your win turns. That way you have a better time in DBD, and hopefully you do. Otherwise, I don't have anything else for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to, like thumb thing, that'd be pretty cool. You can also sub, because I do upload every single day, and the YouTube algorithm is really mean. Sometimes just, hides my videos. I update every day. So the way you would see those more often is by subbing. Otherwise, it's not permanent. You can take away whenever you want. But yeah, this is a very long outro, and I'm talking forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye.